Hello viewers, welcome to another video and thanks for watching. If you are new, then hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. Now let's get start the video without any delay. MPOW X3. The MPOW X3 sounds shockingly good for the price, with good clarity and powerful bass. They play loud, and they even have active noise cancelling that's fairly effective. They list for $60 on Amazon but currently have a $10 off instant discount coupon that brings the price down to $50. MPOW seems to be regularly tweaking its earphones, and the X3 was briefly taken off Amazon, before returning with its latest update. The new version upgraded the volume control, optimized its active noise cancelling function and call effect, the company told me. It also added the super soft ear caps, which is more comfortable to wear for a long time. They did fit me comfortably and securely, and I got a tight seal from one of the XL ear tips. They are fully waterproof, IP7, and get up to 7 hours of battery life at moderate volume levels with USB-C charging. The charging case looks like a fat version of the standard AirPods case. Call quality is good. They have a sedatone feature that lets you hear your voice in the buds, but I've used other models with better noise reduction during calls. I noticed a touch of audio lag when I streamed a YouTube video, but I had no issues when streaming iTunes movies. Feil T1X TWS. It was a top-selling premium headphone brand in China that's as well known as Beats. I hadn't heard much about Feil since then. I reviewed a Feil on-ear model that was decent but a little pricey. But it turns out its T1X TWS is very solid for its modest price of a little less than $50. Feil now appears to be connected to Apple Audio. It delivers great sound for the money. There's a touch of presence boost in the treble to add clarity, which is both good and bad. Fit my ears well, and I was impressed by how quickly the buds paired with my phone. These have an IP65 sweat and water resistance rating, so they can take a sustained spray of water. Battery life is around 5 hours on a single charge at higher volume levels, and there's a quick charge feature that gives you 2 hours of juice from a 10-minute charge. The simple, fairly compact charging case charges via USB-C. The buds have touch controls, and there's a companion app that allows you to tweak the sound with EQ settings. Anker Soundcore Life P2. Half the price of Anker's Soundcore Liberty Air 2 with similar features. The Soundcore Life P2 buds are a good value option. The buds charge horizontally in their case rather than vertically, and there's a slightly cheaper feel to both the case and the buds compared with the Liberty Air 2. Their sound doesn't have the presence boost in the treble that the Liberty Air 2 buds have, so they are not as clear sounding with well-recorded tracks, and the bass isn't quite as well defined. But they're warmer and more forgiving, which I appreciated, and they sound more like the original Liberty Air. I would buy these instead of the Liberty Air, which are now $60. It's also worth noting that instead of controls they feature physical buttons, which some people may prefer. Like the Liberty Air 2, they have 4 microphones, 2 of which are supposed to help with noise reduction when making calls in noisier environments. They do a decent job of reducing background noise when making calls, but my voice didn't sound as clear to callers as it did with the Liberty Air 2. While there's no wireless charging, you do get USB-C charging. Battery life is rated at 7 hours, and they have an IP7 water resistance rating, which means they can be fully submerged in water to a depth of 3 feet and survive. ENIC Fiery 60. The ENIC Fiery 60 is similar to the Earphone 3 in terms of its design, features and performance. It's a pretty low-frills affair from a design standpoint, and the ENIC Fire logo on the case is a bit jarring. But like that model, it has both USB-C and wireless charging, and is fully waterproof, IP8 certification, which means it can be fully submerged in shallow water. It delivers good sound for its modest price, with punchy bass and decent clarity. It even has apps streaming for devices that support it, such as Samsung's Galaxy phones. Don't expect incredible sound. It's a bit uneven from track to track, sometimes sounding great and sometimes less good, but again, for the price, it exceeded my expectations. I also thought it performed well as a headset for making calls. It offers good noise reduction and callers said I sounded clear. It lists for $40 on Amazon. Earphone-free. What's most impressive about the earphone-free earbuds is its features: Bluetooth 5.0, both USB-C and wireless charging, and fully waterproof IPX7, according to their specs. Is the audio elite? No, but these Bluetooth earbuds sound pretty good. It's not just noise coming out of the Bluetooth earbud speaker. They don't have the audio clarity of higher-end true wireless earbuds that cost $150 a pair or more. But they do have plump bass and enough audio detail to make you think you got your money's worth with the sound quality then some. The earbuds are also pretty solid for making calls. The battery lasts 6 hours at moderate volume levels, and the case provides 4 charges on the go. An elite value at $40.